Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be playing with a whole host of Vieve products. I bloody love Vieve. Vieve is a British brand run by Jamie Genevieve here on YouTube. I absolutely love her wholeheartedly. I think she does great content. Her aesthetic is chef's kiss. I love her aesthetic, her home, her makeup, like beautiful, beautiful aesthetic. And I already did like an order, oh gosh, crikey, maybe May time. And then obviously I've just been really busy, and all I felt like I was filming was hauls, and I didn't really have the space to be creative. I felt like everything was just a bit gross, and I was just like, oh god, I'll just put it to the side and we'll talk about it later. It was then my birthday back in June, and then I had like birthday points, and I had kind of a few points to spend on Vieve's website. So she does like a point system where you can pick up points for purchasing stuff, and you can get points for like following on Facebook, Instagram, things like that, and you get points on your birthday. So like becoming a member, becoming part of the Vieve community, you kind of get rewarded by these little things. And honestly, it's not too difficult to get like £10 off here, £5 off here. I think it's fully worth it, so I only purchase Vieve now off the website unless I see it dramatically on discount elsewhere, like Cult Beauty, but that really rarely happens. And I picked up some more stuff, and one of the things I'm in love with, so I've got to show you. And as you see, I've got no makeup on my face, so I thought we could kind of do a full face of Vieve as well. I have done a full face of Vieve previously. I actually can't remember when I uploaded that. Oh my god, it was a year ago. A year ago today, I did a full face of Vieve. I'll link it up in the cards now. I got my first Vieve haul and my first impressions also a year ago. So I've started loving Vieve for the past year now, I guess I can say. And I literally own nearly everything. So I thought I'd do a full face of Vieve today and apply the products that I also purchased. So without further ado, I picked this up. Now, as you can see, I'm in my new home, and I really want the living room to be amber tones. Amber, and I'm not like rust red. Amber, warm, almost like an autumn leaf. I kind of want to just go into my living room and be like, ooh, an autumn leaf, you know? And Vieve candles, I mean, I have been wanting one since she came out with them. I'm not sure if they're limited edition. This already smells amazing. I've not opened any of this, by the way. I just opened the boxes ahead of time. I'm absolutely deceased. So this is kind of the vibe I want for my living room. You can see it's kind of got that greenness to it, but it's predominantly amber. Like you can tell it's amber, but it has got that hint of olivey greenness to it. I don't know if you can even, can you tell? Can you tell what I'm talking about? Like that olive green there, but it's predominantly amber. And there's actually nothing on this candle. Oh, there you go. It says Vieve there. Really classy and just really beautiful. It's so heavy and it smells bloody amazing. What is in here? Enriched with our luxurious signature scent, the Vieve candle burns bright and even to create a warm ambience and aroma. Scented candle for 70 hours. Bloody hell. Neroli, amber and santal. I think I can smell the santal and the neroli. And to be honest, and the amber. It's really, really rich. I don't intend on burning this because it's so beautiful. Maybe I'll burn it one day, but honestly, for me, it's gonna be a decor item. It's just so stunning. I want my whole living room scented around this candle. This vibe. It is an expensive candle. I only picked it up because I had a birthday voucher and I was like, we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it and we're gonna buy the candle. I'm gonna put it here. Nice. I also picked up another sunset blush. This is the powder blush. I've already got 2 of these. I really do love the Vieve products. Like look at this. It's got a little Tom Ford thing almost. It's so precious and so, are you ready? Oh, so this is the shade Rosa. Now I do actually own the shade Rosa in the cream blush. This is the powder version, and I think this is such a beautiful blush. Definitely going into like the autumn winter. I do have the other blushes. I have Cherub, which is really pink. Can see that one? Beautiful, beautiful color. And then I have Pesca, which is definitely my favorite shade, but because it's like orange. Rosa, I feel like is in the middle of both of them, and it's a really beautiful nudie. I want to say the word Melba. And I'm not sure if Melba is a colour, but I want to call it Melba. Like a Melba brown peach. And I really like this. So I'm definitely going to be applying this shade today. But I just wanted to show you the other shades I owned. So we've got the shade Cherub here, Pesca in the middle, and Rosa on the end. So you can see how different they are. This mirror's annoying me. You can see how different they are. You can see that I use Pesca quite a lot. It's a really, really lovely flushy shade. Cherub is actually quite pink and poppy. I love that. I just don't gravitate towards pink blushes. more than I do these sorts of shades. But I think I'm going to gravitate towards Rosa more than Cherub, just because it's so neutral and is going to go with everything. But honestly, I'm really excited to see what this looks like on my cheeks. Just as an FYI, because apparently you need to know this, I also own the same 3 shades, Pesca, Rosa and Cherub, yeah, all in the cream blushes as well. I really highly recommend the cream blushes if you've not tried them. They're really serumy, really just, yeah, they're one of my favourites. They're one of my favourite cream blushes for sure though, like they're really, really nice. I also picked up a modern lip definer, modern lip, is that what they're called? Modern lip definer, basically a lip liner. And I picked up this shade in Aphrodite, isn't it? I do own quite a lot of the Vieve lip liners, and this one is one I haven't got, and I just thought it was such a neutral but darker shade. And again, I'm going to be trying this on today. I also picked up this, which is one of her newer products. This is the Vieve Invisiviel. Invisiviel. Do I like that? Not sure. Invisiviel setting spray. I'm so excited. Oh, this is so classy. Oh, this is classy. Look at this. This is giving me Hourglass vibes. This is really classy. Let me smell. Oh! Everything's really soft. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm a very, let's say, touchy-feely person. What's the, like a kinesthetic? I don't know if that's the right term. Like, I like the feeling of things. When something feels pleasurable in my fingers, I just like it more. Let me just give this a little sniff. Oh, interesting. That doesn't smell horrible, but it reminds me of something. It reminds me of quite skincare ingredients. So this is the Invisiviel, an ultra lightweight yet long wear setting spray. Hold 30 centimeters away and generously mist all over your face, closing your eyes and mouth. Formulated with skincare ingredients to prep and set and refresh your makeup. So again, I really want to use this today and kind of give you some first impressions on that. That was it from that little haul. This order, which is the stuff I picked up back in May. Oh God, you know what? It could have even been April, but it's not a big deal. It could have been April, actually, thinking about it. But the good thing about Vieve is nothing I'm going to show you here, I don't think. I'm just looking on my order list. Nothing in here was limited edition, I don't think, in terms of the makeup. So you can still get all of this. So it's no big deal, really. So I could have just said I ordered this at the same time and you wouldn't have known. But I didn't. It's been sitting here collecting dust. I haven't actually opened it yet, so this is what, if you order a lot of stuff in a big box, this is what it looks like. It says, thank you for being part of our Vieve community. You are welcome, Jamie. You are welcome. I picked up the Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. I really liked the look of this. She has 4 shades of this, I believe. I just thought this looked so nice. Again, so classy. Vieve has such lovely luxe products. That's going to be a bit cool tone. Okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. So this is what the product looks like. Again, it's got this like soft matte touch and these beautiful like ribs, I guess. And then easy. Look at that. It might actually be a bit warmer than you think, because sometimes the top of a product can look more cool tone. If this is more of a contour, then this is more of a contour. So we're definitely going to use this today as well. I picked up this really, really cute lip dew in the shade Cherry. Pretty sure this is on our website still. Like, I don't think I saw it last time, but it wasn't limited edition to my knowledge. It might have just been like getting restocked. But this is Cherry, and this is like a beautiful reddish plum shade. I'll do a swatch for you, but honestly, it is really, really, really beautiful. I love Vieve lip oils. I think they're so lovely. They're not stringy, sticky. They just got my lips really nice, and they stay very like, I don't know, they're almost like a lip oil and a lip gloss in one. And I really like that, and I just really liked the shade. I was like, oh, hello, this could be beautiful. But I really like them, and also they smell sensational. They smell bloody sensational. So maybe I'll use this with Aphrodite today. I don't know, I really want to apply this on my lips today. I also picked up the Skin Dew Multitasker, which looks like this. Let me throw it in my face. She has a big size of this, a small size of this. She has like multiple sizes of this. This is one of her, I'd probably say like cult following like products, I guess. I just picked up the normal size because I have so much makeup. I do not want to do jumbo size, and the little itty bitty one was really cute. But then I was like, but what if I really like it and then I'm stuck with an itty bitty one? I'll just pick up the normal one. It was a whole process going through my mind. I have actually tried a sample of this. It's essentially a liquid highlighter, but you can mix it in with other things. It is different to the Skin Nova Instant Radiance Primer. This is definitely more of a serum-y primer. You can mix this in with like your foundation and stuff. I have done that. It just changes the consistency of a foundation. It doesn't really change like how it looks, whereas adding this to a foundation actually adds radiance to it. Together, I have tried it only once because, like I said, I had the tiniest little sample of this before I bought it. I have added both of them together in foundation and it was beautiful. I was dewy, I was very dewy, but it was beautiful. So I wanted to pick this up, and again, we will use this today in some capacity because I also do have the Skin Nova highlighter. I do have, do you know what, somewhere I have the powder highlighter. Where is that? Here it is, look at it. So this is in Bijou. This isn't my favorite. This is not my favorite highlighter. I keep this one for reference. I keep it because it's Vieve. I like it, but I think it's just a bit too hard pressed for my personal preference. Again, like, I keep it, I don't hate it. It's nice, it's just not my preference. It's just not my preference. So this basically is her liquid highlighter, but it's different to this in the sense of this is more mixing in. It's a multitasking thing where you know, like, you can blend it into things. This thing here, this is the Nova Glow Liquid Light, again in Bijou, which is the same color as I've got this highlighter, so I went for the same shade because this is a good shade for me. This is more like a strobing highlighter. So this is liquid, but like intense. Again, I really want to use this today because, oh, it smells quite nice. I really want to use this on like the high points and just see what this can do. So I don't know what I'm going to have to sacrifice because obviously I've got quite a few highlighting products. I might just mix this into the foundation or something I want to wear today. Who knows? I then picked up these, which I'm just an absolute lover of the Vieve lip products. But I did pick up the Vieve, obviously, satin lipsticks, holding them in the most cat-handed way. There was 4 of them. She came out with these, I think, was it at the beginning of the year she came out with these? I actually can't remember. I'm looking on my phone and she was posting about these before Christmas last year. So obviously these came out before Christmas. These are, like I said, the satin slip lipsticks. She's got 4, the shades 90, Deep Love, Silk Sheets and Kink. And these are like balmy lipsticks. Now, if you saw my Merit video that I recently did, I tried Merit for the first time, did a few little orders, only ordered 2 different types of products, 2 different SKUs if you were, and just tried it out. I'll link that up in the cards if you want to go see it. Sneak peek if you haven't, I picked up some lipsticks from them and they're really balmy and really sort of sheer shiny lipsticks. Say that 10 times fast. Sheer shiny lipsticks, sheer shiny lipsticks, sheer shiny lipsticks. And I really liked them. I really liked them. And I wanted, before I bought from Merit, this is what these were, like a sheer shiny lipstick that's gonna blend in beautifully, an everyday sort of thing. Oh my God, they're stunning! I'm just opening all of these and I can't even begin to describe the packaging. I sometimes buy makeup for packaging. I don't care what you think, but I buy makeup for packaging. It's like, why buy a picture and put it on your wall when you could own this? I feel like Indiana Jones. I feel like I've discovered the treasure. Honestly, these are stunning. I don't even want to show them to you. I'm too busy admiring them. So on the end you have the letter V for Vieve, and then they're like this ribbed, like, you can hear that, right? ASMR moment. The shades on the bottom. I don't know if this is being conveyed as to how beautiful these are. They're so weighty. Here we go. It just gets better. Oh my God, look at these. Look at that. So you got the V in there. They just look so luxury, so luxury. Also, before I show you these, I just want to point out that they're magnetic as well, which, I love. I actually really want to do like a lip swatch video for these. Like at the end of the video perhaps. Like, lips is always the last thing I do because it kind of determines what shade I want. Sometimes I let it rule the makeup. Sometimes I put the lipstick on after everything else. And I think that's what I'm going to do today. But this is Deep Love. This is a really beautiful, like, deep brown shade. Hint of burgundy in there. I'm just showing you now, but I will be doing all of them because they all do look a little bit same. This is like another brown shade, but more cool tones. I think I'm gonna love this one. That one was Silk Sheets. I've got the shade 90, which is like this peachy pink, I'd say. More peachy, maybe. I know I'm a bit out of focus, but I'm just trying to give you a quick overview. And then I'll, have I already done this one? No, and this one is another brown, but it's got actually more of a hint of red in it. And this one is Kink. Kink. We'll definitely try all of those on when I put my lipstick on. Finally, I also picked up a few things that weren't makeup. I picked from Vieve the label. I can't tell you how much I love my Vieve merch. It's just like it's not even about Jamie, it's not even about Vieve. It's just the quality, the clothing is so lovely, and I feel like everything I wear from Vieve, I feel so like, I feel fetch, like I feel cute. And this is a white t-shirt that just says C'est la Vieve. Instead of like, c'est la vie, it's C'est la Vieve, which I think it means so goes life, so is life, is what it is. Like something means something like that in French. I did not do French, by the way, at school. It's not embroidered, it's like really thick, like rubbery. I don't know how to describe this. Like, what is it? I don't know. It smells like a factory, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna have to go through the wash before I put it on. I ordered a medium and it is quite large. They do run oversized. So if like I'm a size 12 on top and this feels like a 14 to 16 top, I don't mind it because it's cut to be oversized. It doesn't look, I mean, it looks baggy, but like in the right way. If you want yours to be more form-fitting, I'd probably take the size you think you are and go down one. And then I also picked up this, which was totally unnecessary, but I wanted it. Honestly, the amount of Vieve things I own, it's embarrassing at this point. It's embarrassing. I picked up this Vieve tote bag, which is like really wide. The camera's totally up, it doesn't know what to do. It's like black, white, it's doing something. But basically it's got these really nice, like I would say canvasy material straps and like a canvas bag, and it's really, really wide. I'm so sorry that I'm so blown out, the camera just doesn't know what it's doing. But it's really wide and it's like a really nice bag because it's thick, like wide at the base as well. I don't know, I just thought it was a really cool bag and great for shopping, but also just great for just life. I just love a tote bag. I just love how cute this looks. The fact that it's all black, it looks so chic. Okay, at this point you're fully bored of me. You're fully like, just put the bloody makeup on your face, please. Let's just bring you in a little bit closer so you can see what's going on my face. So I'm gonna use the Vieve Nova Instant Radiance Primer, and I'm gonna probably do like 3 little pumps of this. You can see it's very like gold and serum-y looking. Just saying, look how beautiful my skin looks. And I'm not talking about like the imperfections, the redness, the sallowness of my eyes, but the skin itself, like this primer, if you don't enjoy putting foundation on because you have like, I was gonna say aged skin, that's not very nice, but you have older skin, you don't like putting, like my mum doesn't enjoy putting foundation on. She doesn't really put it on unless she's going out, like proper out, doesn't wear makeup through the day. Basically, if I catch her in a bit of mascara, I'm like, whoa, hi mum. So she doesn't wear it. But I think she'd really like something like this because it's a glowy primer that offers a little bit of luminosity, adds that layer of health to your skin. It doesn't offer any coverage, but it kind of just makes the skin look like you tried without putting anything on it. It just makes your skin look really healthy. This is a really lovely primer. Would definitely repurchase this again. I've had it for quite a while and it just makes my skin feel and look really good. I'm just gonna go in with the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation in the shade 1N. And then this product, I'm just gonna put next to it and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like that gold, can you see that? Let's mix this in. And what this does is it doesn't change the texture of anything. It just adds that luminosity, almost like, it creates like that Charlotte Tilbury effect, like the, it's like a glowy, you know, just makes it glowy, makes it beautiful. But like I said, you can absolutely use it as just like a liquid highlighter. It is like a sheer glowier highlighter. You can absolutely use it like that. I'm gonna use, I'm not gonna lie to you, a little bit of a dirty foundation brush because I used it this morning, but I didn't use a great deal of product, so it's fine, it won't affect it that much. I'm just gonna use a sponge to kind of pat that out a little bit, to make it nice and even. I don't know if you can actually see, but I can tell how like dewy that's made my skin look by adding just that tiny amount. Jamie does use this a lot and mixes it in with the concealer, and I have seen her do that, and I did that again when I had the sample size of it. It does work, it was just a bit too thick for me. I really like this. I think I'm probably going to use it more as a highlighter by itself when I just want that glowy look without a beaming highlighter, which I'm going to do today. But yeah, I really like this product as a multi-use product, but I, again, predominantly will probably just use it as a highlighter, because I really like that. Like I like also mixing highlighters in with blushes and kind of doing like a draped blush situation where it's like a glowy blush without being glittery. I really don't like glittery blushes. I mean, I have to be very specifically in the mood for it, and I can't say that I'm ever much in the mood for it, if I'm honest. I really like this concealer. It's not very like serumy or anything like that. It's quite thick and full coverage. I mean, I guess that's what you want out of a concealer, to be honest. I guess it's what most people want out of a concealer. It's just sometimes on my dry skin, if I haven't hydrated well, it can look a bit cakey, but if I've hydrated well, it looks beautiful. It's just something to be aware of, that it's not like everything else feels very serumy, very like, ooh, dewy and blah, blah, blah. This concealer, I'd say, is like straight down the middle. It's not matte. It's not quite satin. It's just like a very medium to full coverage concealer, I'd say. It is very pleasant. Would I buy it again? Probably yes, actually. On offer. I'm not like going out. It's not my absolute favourite, but it's one that I do like, and I know that it doesn't crease ridiculous under my eyes. It is quite a nice one. I'm using the shade Light 3, by the way, in this concealer. You can see that it's added coverage where I need it to. I've got like a little underlying, like, I don't know, like redness from a spot there. It's not completely covered it, but then I didn't use a very thick foundation. I actually used like one pump of that foundation. It's really, really nice. I have that little spot on my eyebrow here. You can't see it too much. It's covered it in a really nice sympathetic way. I do have the Vieve powder in the shade Light as well. The packaging for everything is beautiful. I am just going to use that to stamp on my eyelids, because I get like a crease. It's really annoying. My eyelids are really dry apart from this tiny little crease right here, and I have no idea what I'm going to do in terms of eyeshadow, so I'm just going to set it for now, and I might just set underneath the eyes, literally, when I say underneath the eyes, just there. Right, let's go in with this bronzer. I don't know, I feel like this is going to be a little bit cool tone. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I was using for the foundation. Do you know what? That's really weird, because like, where's it gone? But also it's there. Does that make sense? It is cool toned. It really is, but it's not overly pigmented. It's like created a shadow, which is what you want. I think if I paired this with a warm blush. Okay. I can't decide if this is too cool toned for me for an everyday use. By the way, I don't contour my nose, I'm just putting a bit on the sides. It's definitely cool toned, because it's light, like very light. I'd actually say probably too light for me. I might pick up the one shade up, which I think is light medium. I don't know. I don't hate this product. I'm just not sure that the shade is particularly right for me. I think I like this. I think I like this bronzer, but it's not a bronzer for me. It's more of a bronzer. I'm gonna go into the Sunset blush in Rosa, the one I really wanted to go in. I think this is gonna make my face very cool toned, but we'll see. If I have to like mix in a bit of something else just to bring some warmth, I will. But I'm gonna use just an angled brush here. She's pigmented. Whew. Whew. Okay. Oh my god! I forget how pigmented these blushes are. I'm also using like stippling motions instead of like swirly, because obviously I've got the cream product underneath and I don't want to disrupt that, and I don't really want to powder my base because I want the dewy look as much as possible. Am I blush blind? Is this too much? Is this too much? Is it enough? That is a lot of blush, Megan. It's a lot of blush. I'm just gonna go back over with the foundation brush and the bronzer brush that I used. I do this technique quite a lot. I don't really work it in. I just literally kind of on top. I just find that that technique kind of blends it together. It is a little bit blush heavy, but I think once we get everything else on the face, it'll be absolutely fine. So I want to use the Nova Glow Liquid Light in Bijou. I think the best thing for me to do is, instead of plonking this straight on my cheek, is actually to take a bit on the back of my hand. It's just like one swipe. Use my fingers. It is very liquidy. And just pat it on like this. Kind of get the distribution just there. And then take my sponge. And I'm not pressing it in. I'm literally just, like you can see, I'm just tapping. Very, very lightly. Ooh, pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. So that was one swipe. My nose apparently is talking to out of space. It's like a little beacon, apparently. Don't hate it. This is really beautiful. Like, look how glossy but skin-like my skin looks. And I haven't even set it yet. Very impressed. Very impressed. I prefer this to the powder version already. It's just much better on my skin. If you have oilier skin, maybe you'd prefer the powdered version. It's the same colour. That's really pretty. I'm gonna very quickly go away and do my brows because Vieve doesn't own or like sell brow products. So I'm gonna quickly go away and do those. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Brow Beater in taupe and the Benefit 24-hour Brow Setter Gel. Okay, brows done. I really don't know what I want to do for eyeshadow. I do have the original eye wand library, which I do keep in this box just because I really like the box. It's just like that aesthetic thing for me. I'm actually more likely to pick these up because they're a collection together. It's almost like an eyeshadow palette in stick form. I apply these quite a lot actually. Like when I just want a one and done eyeshadow, if I'm like trying to run out of the house, I usually apply like Camel Sand or what's the shade? Hazelnut on my eyes, which are the brown shades. I'm thinking I might just do a combination of those and just kind of like leave it there in terms of like a matte brown look, because I do have the 90s palette, which is a cool toned grey. Love this palette. I think I used this last time in my full face of Vieve. I might dip into either of these two for like a little bit of shimmer, but yeah, in fact I might do that. I might go into Dial Up. This one here is like a shell tone shimmer, and just to use these browns. I also find them so easy to use. This is in the shade Camel. I just like to just pinch my lid slightly, just to create a bit of tension. And then just take a clean, fluffy brush and just buff out the edges. I find these just so easy to use, honestly. Like for a cream product, so easy. I know she has like shimmer sticks as well, like the shimmery versions of these. I've not picked them up just because I have so many shimmery single eye products and not a lot of matte ones that I actually truly treasure like these ones. So, you know, when you've got a good thing, just leave it, you know? So that was Camel, and then I'm going to use the shade Hazelnut, which is like burgundy brown, just on the outer corner for a bit of depth. Okay, so that was using Camel and Hazelnut on the outside, and then like I said, I used the Dial Up shade just on that inner corner and just kind of like blended that all together. Very, very simple look, very basic, but it wasn't really about the eyeshadow today. And for mascara, I just popped on the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't own the Vieve mascara. That's the little eye look. I'm gonna apply the lips now. I kind of want to just apply the Aphrodite lip liner. This shade is very similar to my natural lip colour, maybe just a tiny bit more cool toned, but I've not applied too much. I've not been very generous with it just because I want to show off those, what are they called? Lip slips? Lip nip slips? What are they called? Satin lipsticks. Satin slip lipsticks. I want to show off the colour of them, and I don't want to compromise that with the lip liner. So let's go through all of these and apply these on the lip and give you like some little up close swatches as well. So first of all, we have the shade Kink. I've never swatched these. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh, it's very balmy. Love the smell of it. Oh, it has way more pigment than I thought it was going to. The natural pigment of my lip is making this slightly like burgundy undertone, but it's like a rose woody brown on me. And I think that's probably what it's going to be like on most people, just maybe varying on the undertone depending on your lip colour. I like that shade. I like it a lot, very balmy. The next shade I have here is Deep Love, which is far deeper and looks a little bit more reddy toned. Yeah, it's kind of got like that raspberry undertone there. That's really pretty. This is far more purple on my lips. I actually really like this. This with the cherry lip oil would look so nice. I really like that shade. If I had a lip liner that would be the right shade and defined it, maybe a little bit of a darker one, this would be really nice. It's very plummy, but I like it. The next shade I have here is 90, which is that peachier shade. I hope this doesn't have a milky undertone because they give you like the butthole effect and I don't enjoy that. This is very peachy puff pink undertoned. Damn. Concealer lips. I put a bit of leftover foundation on my lips to cancel out the redness, but I think in hindsight that was a terrible idea. Let's try again. Oh god, I'm not sure about this one. It's very light. It's very light. I need a really dark lip liner under this one to make it look good. I think if I had a dark, cool toned brown, or even just like a pinky shade, and then this over the top, it would look absolutely fine, or a dark lip gloss. And then finally we have the shade Silk Sheets, which I think is going to be my favourite. It's actually far more plummier than the first one, which was, I've forgotten its name, Kink. I thought this was going to be more brown, but it's not. It has definitely got that plummier, cool toned like undertone. I do really like it though, so let's try this one. This is very cool toned. This is moody. I think with the right look this would look nice, but it's kind of a bit milky as well. So I think again it needs a lip liner that complements this well. That could just be my colour of lip and just the pigmentation of them, so it might look completely different on you. But those are the 4 lip shades, and this was the shade Silk Sheets. I've obviously also got the Lip Dew Glowy Lip Oil in Cherry, which I said was plummy, but it has got that deep magenta pinky red to it. I'll just swatch it here, maybe. Yeah, it's like very pinky. Maybe this would look nice today. Damn. I don't hate it though. It looks nicer on my lips again. It's like complementing the pigment on my lips. It's not like a cherry red, it's like a cherry plum, which I do prefer in the red family. So I think this is very complimentary to my lips and I like it. I'm gonna keep this one on. I think it's cute. Okay, so finally I'm gonna get to use the Vieve Invisiviel setting spray. Never used this before, so I'm actually really excited. Let's, ooh. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. It smells rich. Oh, I always like to fan my setting sprays down immediately. I feel like it just helps it sink into the skin quicker. I feel like this is classy makeup right here. This is like, you know, no belle of the ball situation, no eye catching, but just classy, nice complimentary makeup. We like it. Yeah, that setting spray is nice. That's like melted all the makeup in so nicely. Hopefully you can see from there. Ooh, ooh, oh, look at my cheeks. Oh, they look glowing, dewy and youthful. I look easily 21, maybe 18. Look at that. I'm very happy with that. Nice. Okay, that might be a very high contender in the future. I do love a good setting spray that basically just melts all the makeup into your skin and just makes it look one with the skin as opposed to like cakey. I have got many setting sprays that just kind of wet my face and then evaporate, fizzle, and then don't do anything. I'm trying to use them up, I'm trying to get through them. I don't want them anymore, but I refuse to get rid of them. My skin looks really nice. I really like my makeup today. I really like it. I liked all the products that I tried. Really like this highlighter. It was really nice. The bronzer I'm still on the fence with. Is this going to be something that I forget that I have, or is this going to be something that I'm always putting on my face because it's such an easy product that just melts in? I really like how this looks. It doesn't look like I've got a line down my face, which I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I do have, sometimes I do have. And the blush was really nice as well. I really like the shade. I've got Rosa in the liquid form, so I knew I liked the shade of it, but the powder is equally just as nice. I feel like everything looks really cute. The lip products were really nice. The setting spray, adore it, adore it. And of course, my sexy candle that's going to go into my living room smells divine, so can't wait for that. And yeah, here's another full face of Vieve. I'll add it to the collection of Vieve products and Vieve tutorials. I love it. Let me know what you have from Vieve, if you've ever tried the brand. Is there anything on your wish list? What do you think she's going to come out next? I really hope she comes out with brow products, or like a tinted foundation, like a serum-y foundation. That'd be nice. Something that she doesn't have, a completely different SKU would be great. However, if she did bring out new lipsticks, I would not be mad because I love those lipsticks. They're really good. I really do love those lipsticks. So if she does come out with those, then I'm like more shades. I'm not gonna be mad at that, but I would love to see her do like a brow line. I think that'd be amazing. Jamie has brilliant brows. I love them. They're so like 90s, but in the best way possible, like a model. And I love them. So I'm like, I want you to create something so that I can have those. That would be great. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Talk to me down below about everything Vieve. Thumbs up the video up if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.